They warned us not to share this. We did anyway. You are about to discover Alabama's most terrifying cryptid. A creature so strange, so chilling. It's been haunting the deep woods of the South for over a century. Locals call it the Alabama White Thang. It's described as a 7 to 8 foot tall beast, covered head to toe in long, shaggy white hair, sometimes said to glow under the moonlight. But what makes it even more unsettling? Witnesses swear it screams like a woman in agony or a panther dying in the dark. You'll hear it long before you ever see it. Sightings have been reported across Morgan, Etowah, and Jefferson counties, often in the thick woods, near old mining towns, or deep in the foothills of the Appalachians. But where did it come from? Stories date back to the early 1900s, when coal miners and settlers spoke of a pale monster that lurked just outside the firelight. Some believe it's a ghostly protector of sacred land. Others think it's an escaped government experiment gone horribly wrong. And it's not just spooky, it's dangerous. People report missing livestock, trees clawed down, and some claim their hunting dogs ran off, never to return, after hearing that unholy shriek. One man even said it stood in the middle of the road, unblinking, before disappearing into thin air. So if you ever find yourself in the backwoods of Alabama, beware of the cryptids lurking nearby. And pray you never hear the scream of the White Thang. From the muggy forests of the South, to a land where the sun disappears and something ancient waits in the dark. Next, we journey north, where even the cold isn't the deadliest thing lurking outside your cabin door. You are about to discover Alaska's most terrifying cryptid, the Qualapilliwit. Beneath the frozen waves of the Arctic Sea, in the icy inlets and shadowed coves near the edge of Inuit villages, something waits. Something ancient, something hungry. The Qualapilliwit, a creature from Inuit legend, is said to lurk beneath the ice, cloaked in seaweed and wearing an amatik, a traditional Inuit parka. But don't let its human-like appearance fool you, because this cryptid doesn't walk the land. It drags you below it. Stories say the first sightings came generations ago, when children began vanishing near the shorelines. Villagers would hear soft humming under the ice. Then, silence. No tracks, no screams, only bubbles where a child once stood. Legend has it, the Qualapilliwit uses its voice to lure the curious and the careless, especially children, toward cracks in the ice. And when you're close enough, it grabs you with icy hands and pulls you into the deep, never to be seen again. Some believe it's a spirit of vengeance. Others say it's the ocean's way of keeping balance. But everyone agrees on one thing: it's real. So if you ever find yourself walking alone along the frigid coasts of Alaska, and you hear a soft hum beneath your feet, don't look down. Run. Because the Qualapilliwit might be waiting for you. Escape the frostbitten terror, if you can. But the desert has horrors of its own. In Arizona, the heat doesn't just boil the ground. It awakens spirits that should have stayed buried. You are about to discover Arizona's most terrifying cryptid, the Mogollon Monster. Deep in the dense pine forests of the Mogollon Rim, where fog clings to the trees and silence creeps between the shadows, there's a creature that has haunted locals for over a century. Towering at over 7 feet tall, the Mogollon monster is said to be covered head to toe in thick, black hair. Its eyes glow an eerie red, and the stench it leaves behind is so foul it's said you can smell it before you ever see it. The legend first emerged in the early 1900s when a man claimed he was attacked and held hostage by a massive ape-like creature. Since then, sightings have been reported by hikers, campers, and even law enforcement, each describing the same terrifying scream echoing through the woods, like a woman crying out in pain. Some say it watches from the treetops. Others swear it's followed them through the forest, never showing itself, just watching. And while no one has ever captured it, the fear it stirs is real. So, if you ever find yourself alone beneath the pines of Arizona's Mogollon Rim, beware of the cryptids lurking nearby. Don't let the red rocks fool you. Some legends are rooted deep in the soil. And now, to the backwoods of Arkansas, where something massive moves just out of sight, and it's been watching for decades. Warning, by the end of this video you will be scared to sleep tonight. Watch till the end, if you dare. You are about to discover Arkansas's most terrifying cryptid. A beast so chilling, it's become the stuff of local legend and late-night terror. Deep in the swampy woods surrounding the small town of Fouke, near Boggy Creek, lurks a creature known simply as the Fouke Monster. It's not just a creature. It's as if the swamp itself learned how to stand. Towering and hunched like a broken tree, the Fouke Monster moves with limbs twisted like cypress roots, its fur soaked in mud, moss, and rotting algae. Its skin hangs loose and swollen, textured like waterlogged bark, and from its hollow, coal-lit eyes drips something darker than shadow. The legend exploded in the early 1970s, when a terrified family claimed the beast attacked their home in the middle of the night, clawing through windows and leaving deep tracks in the mud. But sightings date back even further, whispered about by locals since the 1940s. Hunters, campers, and townsfolk all report hearing eerie howls echoing through the trees and finding enormous three-toed footprints along the creek beds. Some say the creature is a lost relic from prehistoric times. Others believe it's something far more sinister. But one thing is certain, it's dangerous. Witnesses describe being stalked through the foggy woods, feeling watched from the shadows, and hearing heavy footsteps that seem to vanish when chased. Some claim livestock go missing or are found torn apart, the work of something wild and unrelenting. So if you ever find yourself near the murky waters of Boggy Creek, under the cypress canopy of southern Arkansas, beware of what lurks just beyond the tree line. The Fouke Monster might be watching, and you won't hear it until it's too late.